Hi friends, welcome back to Celiac After 60. In this video, I'd like to visit about osteoporosis, and I believe that's an epidemic too. A few years back, I had signed up with a functional medicine doctor, and he told me, because my main thing was the osteoporosis, and he said that we need to heal the stomach before we can heal the osteoporosis. And you know, I believe that is so true. Now let's speed up to today. And oh golly, 2 years ago I had hardly any balance. I thought for sure I'd have to have a walker. I was 59. It was bad, you know. So then ingesting the SIBO yogurt, that was a game changer. With the rebounder, jumping on the rebounder every day and eating the SIBO yogurt and putting collagen and supplements that Dr. Davis recommends, I have my balance is back, and I'm really feeling good, and I feel like I cannot wait to have that DEXA scan. Yeah, because I know I am reversing this. Yeah, I never thought in a million years I would be feeling this good. So I'm just here sharing what I've learned, and you know, hopefully you can grab that information and run with it. So one thing Dr. Davis does say is we don't take calcium. He believes in all the research he's done. You know, he's the science guru. We have to balance our gut. We have to heal our gut. And that's what I'm doing. And if it wasn't for his super SIBO yogurt strains, the MyReuteri, and starting out with the B-coagulans and then coagulans, and then moving and switching to the HU58 and continuing with the Algaseri, I would not be as far as I am. There's no way. I know I wouldn't be. So anyways, we will I'll show you my rebounder, and I will show you, I've been lifting weights, because that's another thing that, I mean, when I'm researching and I'm looking at what Dr. Davis says, yeah, we want to make sure that we do weight-bearing activities. Okay, friends, so there's about 8 things that we need to know to help with our osteoporosis to reverse this. All right, now, this information came from Dr. Davis's Infinite Health Circle, and it's under Special Protocol Osteopenia and Osteoporosis. He does have a video out 5 years ago, still amazing information, and I'm going to put a link below, okay? Okay, let's start. Number 1, diet. Diet is the number 1. We're ditching the wheat, the grains, the sugar. We're following Dr. Davis's Wheat Belly, Naked and Washed, which came from his undoctored book. I call it Dr. Davis's lifestyle. We are making sure our vitamin D, we're taking our vitamin D, we're getting it checked. We need to know where it's at, we need to build it up. okay? And he does have the amount, and it is on his site, you know, what our goal is. Magnesium. I think we are all lacking magnesium because of our water. It's not filtered. It has, you know, stuff in it like chlorine, and it what I've understood, it just causes havoc. So magnesium. Now, 5 servings of green veggies every day. 5 servings. Try to get those in there somehow. Smoothies, whatever you need to do. Supplement with MK7, 100 to 200 mcgs per day. The example he gave was Life Extensions Super K preparation. I will leave a link. Now, axial impact exercises that stress our spine and our hips. Very, very important. Okay, and strength training is also important. Now, the last one, and this was my game changer, and I'm going to go in a little more detail when I show you the rebounder, is the Lactobacillus reuteri yogurt. Okay, it's for bone density, friends, so you can enjoy it with your nuts and seeds and berries in the morning, and it is building your bone density with the things that I shared with you. Now, again, there'll be links below in the description. Let's pop up, and I want to share a little bit about that rebounder. Okay, and the amazing side effects that I've gotten from it. So, all right, guys, let's do it. Okay, friends, we're up here. This is the rebounder, and 2 years ago I started jumping on it. That's when I started eating Dr. Davis's original recipe of his SIBO yogurt. Fast forward to December, I was on the Facebook page, Dr. Davis's, and they were talking about the MyReuteri, his baby, the 20 billion that's in one capsule, and he was talking about the HE58 and how it really revved up people's healing. So I jumped on it. Christmas Day, mine was done, and I started ingesting it. By the end of January, no lie, my balance was totally back. Now, in those 2 years, it was coming back slowly, friends. I was really, really sick, as you guys know, and a lot of you guys are following me because I have celiac disease, you know, and then SIBO, learning that I have SIBO through Dr. Davis. So this has been a game changer. So what I do is I jump on it, and at first I got the handlebar because I had no balance, friends. I thought I would have to have a walker. Literally, at 59, I really thought that I would be, you know, having to have a walker and eventually be in a wheelchair. My bones were just so brittle, and every time I'd bump, it would hurt, and it would bruise, and it would be there for weeks. It was horrible. This has been a game changer. So at first, yeah, had to do the handle. Now I'm good. Now I can jump, you know, and I have just different ways I do it. And I have my light barbells, and sometimes I grab those. So just, you know, whatever you can do. If you start low, you know, it just depends. You have to listen to your body, friends. You know, but at first I couldn't do this. I was just so off. It was nuts. So that was one of them. Now, I have my little barbell over here, and it's 27 pounds, and I still struggle, but I'm going to lift it up for you guys. If anybody does this and they see me doing something wrong, leave a comment, because I don't know. I haven't had guidance. I'm just kind of listening to my body again. All right, so I just bend my knees. And I struggle. I mean, I don't know. I put a little bit here to get the stress on my forearms. And then down. And I always remember to bend my knees. So that, and I got my dumbbells, and I got these for my calves, you know, and I just try to do a little bit. When we're grocery shopping, my husband would get, at first he'd get so, I don't know, I don't think mad or anything, but I think he was feeling like, okay, wait a minute. I always take the heavy bags when we carry him to the car, carrying him inside, and I'd always say, look, I would just say, this is my weight-bearing activities that I need to be doing. And now he's good. He leaves me the heavy ones, and I need to do that. I've lost so much. So I think it was like 10 years ago when I had my first bone density. It was like negative 4.6, friends. And it's scary. It's so scary, and not knowing what to do. Dr. Davis, I mean, we go to those doctors and they tell us they want us on Prolia, they want us on all this stuff that's going to hurt us. Why? And so my doc got mad at me because I would say, I know when I can figure out this horrible, deep pain, when I get diagnosed, then I'll research and figure out how to turn this around. Well, was it 3 years ago, I was finally diagnosed with celiac disease. Then I dug deep, and I accidentally, and it was all the research I didn't come up with Dr. Davis, which I was shocked. And 2 years ago, I just accidentally ran upon him. I was researching probiotics that kind of inoculate your gut, trying to kind of, like your colon and your intestines and your stomach, and that was Lactobacillus reuteri. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna order some. So I went on the BioGaia website, and you know how I think it's just automatic that we have to look at the reviews. Well, they were talking about Dr. Davis, and they were talking about the super gut, and they were talking about the yogurt and how it's turned everything around, and they talked about SIBO. Well, at that time, I couldn't get diagnosed. My 3 tests were negative. It was mind-boggling, but that's how I found Dr. Davis, and I guess that's kind of why I started this channel. I just want to make sure the more people are out there rooting for, getting this information out, the more we can learn to get better through food, friends. And that L-Reuteri yogurt, wow, what a game changer. Without that, and I know the rebounder helped, but that didn't turn my balance around. I'm doing really good hiking in places that I never ever thought I could do. It's incredible. So, okay, no more. Thank you for following along, and hit that subscribe button if you want. If you want to get more content, like this. It's just my journey and how this lifestyle and the yogurts are helping me clear this SIBO and helping me live the best life I can live. And I want you to live the best life. It's time, friends. It's time that you live your best life. All right. Mwah. I love you. We'll see you on the next one.